Dear parents and students, we have the live stream of this event at the Hall 2 and Hall 3. Request you to please be seated at the Hall 2 and Hall 3 in case if you are not finding a seat here. One more request, one parent per student can be seated here so that we can accommodate everyone. Thank you. We will start in less than a minute. I request all the students to quickly find your seats and be seated. My dear students, parents, dignitaries, faculty members and staff, a very warm welcome and good evening to you all. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the School of Interdisciplinary Studies, IIT Madras, I would like to welcome everyone gathered here and online to the 2024 Departmental Degree Distribution Function of the School of Interdisciplinary Studies. I request you all in the audience to kindly keep your mobile phones either switched off or in airplane mode so that we don't have the disturbance. We will start the event now. I request the Chief Guest, Professor Vijayaraghavan, Professor Murli, Dean Faculty, and Professor Anbarasu Manivanan, Head of the School of Interdisciplinary Studies, to occupy the stage. May I request everyone to please raise for the invocation songs, the Tamil Thai Vaalthu, followed by Vande Mataram.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ்பரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் மதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரிதனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே. வந்தே மாதரம் வந்தே மாதரம் சுஜலாம் சுஃபலாம் மலயஜ ஷீதலாம் சஸ்யஷ்யாமலாம் மாதரம் வந்தே மாதரம் शुभ्रज्योत्स्नां पुलकितयामिनीं फुल्लकुसुमितद्रुमदलशोभिनीं सुहासिनीं सुमधुरभाषिणीं सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्.
I request the HOD, Professor Anbarasu Manivanan, to formally welcome the gathering and present a report of the School of Interdisciplinary Studies.
A very good evening to one and all present here. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of the School of Interdisciplinary Studies, I wholeheartedly welcome our respected chief guest, Professor K. Vijayaraghavan, former Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India and Founding Director, Emeritus Professor of National Center for Biological Sciences, Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, Bengaluru. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation, sir. It is indeed great honor for us to have you as a chief guest of our first departmental degree distribution program of the School of Interdisciplinary Studies. And your words of wisdom will surely enlighten not only the graduating class, but also all the members present here. It gives me immense pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all the graduating students, their parents, family members, and Professor K. Murali, Dean Faculty, and all my colleagues, friends, to this very first departmental degree distribution program of the School of Interdisciplinary Studies. I would like to begin by expressing my heartfelt congratulations to all the graduating students of School of Interdisciplinary Studies and wishing you all brilliant future. More importantly, a special word of commendation to all the parents and family members for raising up these extraordinary young minds. We are very proud of each one of you. Also, special thanks to all the graduating students for your interest in interdisciplinary domains, which are increasingly important for driving the future technologies and also providing groundbreaking solutions to the complex challenges faced by our society. IIT Madras fosters interdisciplinary research on various emerging areas to enable advanced solutions for cutting-edge technologies, as well as conventional sustainability solutions towards energy, environment, ecological, and climate systems. Therefore, there is a need to create a next generation of skilled manpower that cuts across traditional disciplinary boundaries with the ability to work in the interdisciplinary domains. As this is the first report presented by the School of Interdisciplinary Studies, Since its inception, I would like to highlight various interdisciplinary programs offered by IIT Madras. The first being Interdisciplinary Research Program for MS and PhD was started in the year of 2014, and currently there are 112 research scholars pursuing their research on interdisciplinary topics, jointly supervised by 84 faculty members from 15 different departments of the institute. This year, 28 PhD students and 3 MS students have received their degrees today at their respective departments. My hearty congratulations to all of them. In addition to the interdisciplinary research program, there are 14 interdisciplinary dual degree programs have been offered since 2019. This academic year 23-24, there are 134 students receiving their interdisciplinary MTech degree today in this function under various specialization, including biomedical engineering, computational engineering, complex systems and dynamics, cyber physical systems, data science, electric vehicles, energy systems, quantum science and technology, robotics, and tech MBA. My hearty congratulations to all the graduates who are receiving their interdisciplinary master's degree today. Furthermore, I am very happy to mention that we have started International Interdisciplinary MTech program in 9 different disciplines, namely Advanced Materials and Nanotechnology, Biomedical Engineering, Complex Systems and Dynamics, Computational Engineering, Cyber Physical Systems, Data Science, Energy Systems, and Robotics. Minimum 4 departments have been participating in each of these specializations of International Interdisciplinary MTech programs to meet their respective curriculum. This academic year, 2023-24, the first batch of 16 students of International Interdisciplinary MTech program will receive their degrees today. My hearty congratulations to all the graduates who are receiving their International Interdisciplinary MTech degrees. In this context, please join your hands for a huge round of applause to Professor Raghunathan Rangaswamy, Dean Global Engagement, and his entire team for successfully steering this International Interdisciplinary MTech program. I'm happy to announce the awards to be received by 15 graduating students of interdisciplinary program, and let me read out their names. Under Interdisciplinary Dual Degree Program, Karthik Manoj receives Dr. Suzanne Calvin Prize for the best academic performance in robotics. Duru Raghunath receives Professor T. Govindaraj Prize for the best academic performance in energy systems. Institute Merit Prize for the best academic performance in complex systems and dynamics jointly received by Sanjay Chandran M. and Deepak Lakshman. Gautam Govind A. receives American Express Top Achievement Award for the best academic performance in data science. Wagmare Amog Yogesh receives the Institute Merit Prize for the best academic performance in quantum science and technology. Prashant S. receives Professor A. Ravindran Prize for the best academic performance in computational engineering. Alfin Davis Pomi receives Institute Merit Prize for the best academic performance in electric vehicles. Bonesh P. receives Institute Merit Prize for the best academic performance in cyber physical systems. Jinde Akshay Kumar receives the Institute Merit Prize for the best academic performance in Tech MBA. Shreyash Singh receives the Lakshmi Ravi Prize for the dual degree project in data science. Under International Interdisciplinary MTech program, Akash Saraf receives Institute Merit Prize for the best academic performance in data science and AI. Jasmi Karki receives the Institute Merit Prize for the best academic performance in cyber physical systems. Bikram Baidwar Chatri receives the Institute Merit Prize for the best academic performance in computational engineering. Biruktavit Ashifa Ashomo receives the Institute Merit Prize for the best academic performance in biomedical engineering. Hearty congratulations to all the award winners. Now it's time for acknowledgements. I would like to express my deep sense of gratitude to our director, all the deans, and Professor Koshi Varghese, and all the Senate subcommittee members for the realization of School of Interdisciplinary Studies at IIT Madras. I would like to sincerely thank all the coordinators and faculty members involved in IDRP, IEEE, and ITMP programs for their extraordinary contributions. Also, I would like to thank all the staff members of Office of Global Engagement, particularly Mr. Tukaram, Priya, Praveen, Vinod, Suresh, Srinivas, Madhu, Alfred, for their extraordinary support in organizing this D3P function. In conclusion, I would like to thank each one of you for sharing D3P celebrations with us, and specifically to all the graduates. Dear students, you are leaving the portal of a great institution that has endeavored to you the very best of education and holistic experience. Today, you will change from being student to alumni. We trust you are carrying with you very happy memories of this institute, which has become your professional home. We are confident that in the years ahead, each one of you will cherish IIT Madras and the School of Interdisciplinary Studies, and proud of your professional accomplishments. Hearty congratulations once again, and wish you all the success, prosperity, and good luck in your all endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Anbarasu, for sharing the facts and sharing few words, also setting the stage right by announcing the award winners. Yes, the fact that you will all become from students to alumni is a very emotional moment. Now I'm happy to announce the chief guest, an eminent personality, Professor Vijay Raghavan. I would like to share a few words of introduction about Professor Vijay Raghavan. Professor Vijay Raghavan graduated with a BTech in Chemical Engineering from IIT Kanpur and completed his master's. He has done his doctoral research in the field of molecular biology and holds a PhD from the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. He is an emeritus professor in the field of developmental genetics and former director of the National Center of Biological Sciences. And distinguished alumnus of IIT Kanpur. His fields of specialization are developmental biology, genetics, and neurogenetics. He was conferred the Padma Shri Award by the President of India in 2013. He has several accolades and feathers in his cap, but due to time constraint, I'm just mentioning very few. One is a Padma Shri. Next, he was elected a Foreign Associate of the US National Academy of Sciences, and he was appointed as a Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India. So we're really happy to welcome you, sir. I would request you to share a few words to our students.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you very much for having me here today. I understand from Dr. Murali that this is perhaps your third or fourth function of the day, and I stand before you and going on to the future in the world and also for your dinner, so I'll be very brief. So, you know, it's really wonderful to see everyone here. Because the world really needs people such as you looking at it from an interdisciplinary perspective. One of the major problems in the way we have transformed our education systems, not just in India but all over the world, is that we have conflated the administrative requirement for disciplines with the functional meaning that has as we go out into the world. So administratively, disciplines are very important, and also they lay the foundations of many aspects of education. You need to have a mathematics department to teach mathematics and a chemical engineering department to teach fluid mechanics and so on and so forth. But if we are restricted in our learnings only to those departments, we look at the world entirely through that lens. And, therefore, everything we see, if you're a mathematician, is, about mathematics. And if you're a chemical engineer, everything is about chemical engineering. But that's not the way the world works. We also need to have an approach where we can go backwards, look at the world, and ask three things. How do these things which we see around come about, both in nature and through our engineering? How do we make these things? So what is their history? How do we make them? And how do they function? And these are the three kinds of questions we keep asking as we go ahead in nature. If you are engineers or doctors, medical doctors, you have an additional role about how do you fix things when they are broke. But in any case, to do that, you need to understand all these things. Now, let's look at how we came about to create the planet as it is today, where these three things are important. When we started as in our human societies about 10,000 years ago, we moved from hunter-gatherers to settling down and having farming by burning down forests and planting, and then burning down the next forest and planting. Now, this was a mechanism which, A, involved a large amount of work, but also was clearly not sustainable for larger populations to grow. In addition to doing this, what we did as early humans in societies, we also domesticated animals. So the domestication of plants and animals took place over 10,000 years ago. And when that happened, our livestock, our pets, and us constituted 0.1% of all the world's vertebrate biomass. Today, our livestock, our pets, and us constitute 98% of the world's biomass. So we have moved, as many people have pointed out, from being survivors on this planet to those who have shaped the planet to what it is today, and we hold the paintbrush on the canvas of the earth going forward. So we have an extraordinary responsibility. We have become, from survivors, we have become caretakers of the planet. In other words, whether the planet survives over the next 100, 200, or 300 years in the lifetime of a few generations from now depends on you. So what has happened to lead us to this situation, and what can we do about it, or what should we do about it? Well, the first point to remember is we are what we are today, and there's no going back to some nativist past or bemoaning what has happened, or saying that, there is some era where we had a smaller population, a better use of natural resources, and how we can go back. That's not happening. So we have to see how things are going to be shaped by you as we go forward. Now, we came about this state in a very interesting way. That happened because, for example, during the start of the Industrial Revolution, which was an extraordinary example of theory and experiment coming together, how the theory behind thermodynamics and the creation of the first engines came about, and that resulted in massive industrial growth of a kind which required the exploitation of natural resources, the demand for a large working class, and the demand for markets for the products of all of this. This resulted in great wealth, but that wealth and order which the wealth brought, and the richness which in society and in the environment later on which that wealth brought, was because of a depletion of resources outside. So in other words, you can have great order, you can have a lowering of entropy as long as you have disorder outside and you have the energy to create disorder. But this is not a tenable solution on a worldwide scale. If you want to have order in, let's say, Scandinavian countries, then you have to have disorder elsewhere. But if you have to have order all over the world, then it becomes a challenge. And how can we do that? And that's the challenge today. So the prosperity which we see in many parts of the world today, the advances which we see in many parts of the world are tremendous, but they're also affordable in many contexts because we have postponed the payment to the environment to the next generation or to the generation afterwards. So we're getting cheaper products today because the next generation is paying for the environmental costs and other costs to the planet. So if going ahead we were to charge the real costs, many of the things which we take for granted today would not be affordable. Even if they're expensive today and you can manage them somewhat, they would be completely unaffordable if you had to pay the real costs. So today's world, today's interdisciplinary world has a simple challenge. How can we have a standard of living and jobs and sustainable development and development which is sustainable, we'll come to that, for the world in a situation where these problems are predominant. Now, a couple of years ago, a former vice president of Nigeria, wrote an editorial in a magazine pointing out that the West was giving substantial loans to all of Africa so that they could take the path of sustainable development and reduced emission of reduced use of fossil fuels and reduce emission of greenhouse gases, because for the world, should Africa develop the same way as the West, it would be a disaster. But he pointed out very importantly that the kinds of loans were sufficient to provide, let's say, if one were generous, water and electricity to much of Africa. But then he asked a question: why is it that you expect Africa to be satisfied with water and electricity and decent roads and not also do astronomy, not send spacecrafts everywhere, not have fast cars and superhighways? Why are these only the prerogative of already developed countries? So the challenge then is, A, we should not deny aspirations and wealth to any country, but how are we going to get the resources to do that? Now, I'll end by saying what I think the solutions potentially are and why they can be grasped, but they're going to be tough. The solutions fall into broadly two categories, maybe a little more. But one is today's science and technology allows us to innovate in a manner which is both frugal and effective. So if you give scientists a boundary condition, these boundary conditions, and tell them that you have unlimited water subsidized, unlimited fertilizer, unlimited pesticides, please give me rice varieties with a high yield, you will have the green revolution. And you will have rice of high yield. But you will also have a large use of fertilizers and a large use of pesticides and a tremendous use of water. But today, if you tell scientists that you have to cut down your water usage, you have to cut down the use of fertilizers and pesticides, yet have plants which can feed everyone and provide nutrition, then that is feasible. So as long as we address these questions squarely, technological solutions are feasible. They will, and this is an important point, not be economically feasible unless there are ways by which we sign the check until such time, A, they are economically feasible, and there are policy interventions which restrict us from using technologies and tools and products which cause damage to the environment. So one is technological feasibility is on our hand, whether it's in agriculture, in health, in transport, and so on and so forth, but they cost money. And we need energy, the second point, to pay for this, and therefore a variety of energy sources are necessary. These would be solar, wind, and nuclear, and we must have a portfolio which include all of this, and in the future you'll have nuclear fusion technology coming up, which will be also effective. The next point is conveying this and making this acceptable to populations at large, and therefore, just as you as scientists and engineers have a role, you also have a role in translating this information into policy and working with governments in India and all over the world to make policy changes so that in democratic societies, these tough decisions are available, are important. And the third point is that we must persuade the rich and well-to-do countries and the technologically advanced countries to share technology and not look at everything from an intellectual property perspective, because as caretakers of the planet, we have a crisis to be dealt with, and that crisis should put profits to be reasonable and profiteering not to be there for us to go ahead. So with that, thank you very, very much. Before I end, before you clap, one quick point. There are three classes of students here. Those who sit in the first row and do really wonderful things and get all these medals, congratulations to them. You are very important and necessary. Then there are those who sit in the middle rows who sometimes pay attention and sometimes don't, and they are also very valuable. The most valuable people are those who don't attend classes, who go around and talk to everyone. They learn a lot about the true interdisciplinary nature of the world, and they use these experts and these other people to get things done. So be nice to everyone, and go ahead and have a great time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor. That was a very, very interesting speech, and thank you for ending with the humorous notes. I'm sure our students today will evolve to eminent leaders tomorrow, and we will create a better planet for us. Thank you so much, Professor. I now request the chief guest to present the prizes to the award winners. I request Professor Murli to join in. I call upon the names of the students. Karthik Manoj, Dhruv Raghunath, Sanjay Chandran, Deepak Laxman, Gautam Govind, Amog Yogesh. Prashant. Davis Pomey. Bhuvanesh. Bhuvanesh. Akash. Jasmine Karki. Bikram Chetri. Briktawit Asifa. Akshay Kumar. Shreyas Singh. Thank you, dignitaries on stage. Now I request the student toppers in the interdisciplinary program to share their experiences about IIT Madras, the program, and their life here. First, I would like to invite Mr. Sanjay Chandran of the graduating IDDD MTech Complex Systems and Dynamics 2019 batch.
Warm greetings, everyone, the professors, the parents, the faculty members, and the class of 2024. I'm deeply honored to receive the Institute Merit Prize for IEEE in Complex Systems and Dynamics. I thank my professors, my friends, and my family for their support throughout my journey here. The last 5 years at IIT Madras had lots of ups and downs, which is never possible without these guys. So yeah, I've had the opportunity to work with professors from various departments like biotechnology, the data science, and complex systems and dynamics. I sincerely thank Prof. Sayan Gupta, Prof. Srinivasa Chakravarti, and Dr. Karthik Raman for motivating me to pursue my interest. Yeah. So this experience has allowed me to gain knowledge and experience in various fields of industry. Yeah? So thank you once again. I'm truly grateful to conclude my journey here as a student with this award. So thank you to thanks all. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Sanjay, for the enthusiastic words. Next, I call upon Mr. Akash Saraf of the graduating I2MP MTech Data Science and AI to share his experience.
respected professors, beloved family, and my dear friends. Good evening, everyone. And congratulations to all who are graduating. These 2 years at IIT Madras has been a transforming experience for me. And I thank all of you to be a part of it and making this all happen to me. I would like to thank my professors for their invaluable guidance and my family members for their support throughout this journey. A special thanks to Professor Nandan for getting me acquainted with industrial projects. From the dance of the deers, mischief of the monkeys, noisy sound of my cycle brakes, and the gossip and fun with my friends, I'm going to miss it all. Thank you, IIT Madras, for making this happen.
Thank you, Akash. Next, I invite Ms. Briktawit Asifa of the graduating I2MP MTech Biomedical Engineering to share her experience.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, and beloved family and friends. I would like to begin by saying "Nkwan des Alachu," which means congratulations in Amharic. As I stand before you, I am overwhelmed with gratefulness and thankfulness. There is a time for everything, and today is a time for joy and celebration. I am thankful to God for allowing us to experience this season of happiness. My favorite book says, happy is the man that finds wisdom and the man that gets understanding, for the gaining of it is better than the getting of silver, and the profit thereof than fine gold. So knowledge is our greatest treasure, and no one can take it away from us. Pursuing a master's degree might seem straightforward, given that it only takes 2 years. However, it has proven to be one of the most life-changing and challenging period in my life. As I reflect on my time in IIT Madras, I recall the question I was often asked, and that was, do you like living in India? So let me finally answer this question. I love India. It's home away from home. And during my stay, I met many wonderful people who challenged me to be a better person in all aspects of my life, and for that, I am truly thankful. As we embark on the next journey in life, I encourage you to reflect on the path that brought us here, and your hard work, commitment, late night studies, and the early morning classes are not forgettable, and have all led to this moment of celebration and the bright future ahead. Always encourage yourself to and embrace growth to flourish and thrive in life. I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to God for this wonderful journey, and special thanks to my professor, Professor Sujata Narayana, and the Biophotonics Lab members, the IITCF family, the IITCF, the professors and their beloved family, for their unwavering support and prayers, and for GE, I2MP program coordinators and founders. Finally, I want to thank everyone who showed me kindness and support in this beautiful journey. Thank you and congratulations once again to the class of 2024. The best is yet to come.
Thank you, Asifa. We are really glad to hear your positive experience, and I'm sure the best is yet to come. Now I request the HOD to present the degree to the graduates. I start with the I2MP students. Please be here ready when I call your name. Akash Saraf, Data Science. Pankaj Kumar Jaiswal, Data Science. Jyoti Mondal, Data Science. Ahmad Shmelz, Data Science. Kemal Tosora, Data Science. Mustafa Abraham, Data Science. Arjun Bhushal, Cyber Physical Systems. Krishna, Cyber Physical Systems. Jasmine Karki, Cyber Physical Systems. Hasan Shamim, Energy Systems. Briktavit Ashiva, Biomedical Engineering. Ibrahim, Complex Systems and Dynamics. Anisha Agrahari, Advanced Materials and Nanotechnology. Bikram Chetri, Computational Engineering. Ankita Jha, Robotics. Now we move on to the data science students. Aditya. Laveen. Siddharth. Prahlad Narayanan. Anutosh Bhatt. Ishan. Devansh. Aryaman Saha. Dawal. Harish Manoharan. Vishnu Tej. Arvind Chaudhary. Kaushik Abhiram. Nohan. Abhiram. Abhiram, Mayur Mohan, Falgun Vyas. Kapil Kumar. Sahil Satish Kumar. Sai Gautam. Shivahari, Simhak, Kirtana, Sai Charan, no, Sai Hari is here, Sai Hari, Sivahari, please go. Sai Gautam, okay, you first. Sai Gautam and then Shivahari. Kirtana. Sai Gautam, Shivahari, Simha, Kirtana, Sai Charan. Okay. Sahil, Satish, it's an extra time for you on the dais. What is that? Okay, that is okay. Data science is right? That's what we're for. Sai Gautam. We are not ready to relieve you fast, so we would like to hold on to you for some more time, as much as possible. Kapil Kumar. Srijit. Keshav Krishna. Balasaket. Mrityunjay Shukla. Revati Satyavan. Shreyas Singh. Shriram. Sai Gautam. Sai Gautam. Shivahari. Simha. Kirtana. Kapil Kumar. Kapil Kumar. Mohan Kumar. Amrita, Sai Prasanna, Dhananjay Balakrishnan, Aditya Das, Hitesh, Shrung, Abhishek Vishwanathan, Mevit Matthew, Vaibhav, Utkarsh, Satyendra Pandey, Chetan Reddy, Shashwat Patel, Rishabh Srivatsava, Ashwat Sibi, Nagappan, Rishab Karthik, Wrinkle Sebastian, Prahalb Vashishta, Aryan Pandey, Rohan Ramesh, Harshita, Anantalakshmi, Sumit, Drishti, Sahil, Sahil, Kunal Jha, he's not there. Gautam Govind, Shubham Roy, Shubham Roy, next we move on to robotics. Sai Saket, Joshika, Kanishkan, Gautam, Gautam, Aditya Mohan, I understand your excitement. Naveen Anthony, Sudesh Mahajan, Anushka, Ashwin Raj, Karthik Manoj, Shivanagasai, Shri Harsh, Abhishek Jayant, Abhishek Jayant, Bharadwaj, Jaswant Kumar, Next, we move on to complex systems and dynamics. Kushan Raj, G. Prasad, Ms. Abhinya, Deepak Lakshman, Deepak Lakshman, Deepak Lakshman, Bharat Kumar, Bharat Kumar, Swarnakshi Kailash, go. Karthik, Sanjay Chandran, Bharati, Next, we move on to computational engineering. Alok Krishna, Nitin Shivakumar, Prashant, Thiruvelan, Aisha, Vijayaramaraju, Vishnupriyan, Vivek Rakesh, Sohini Datta, Chitrandeep, Neelanjana Pramod, Ashish Manglani, Sai Charan, Data Science, so Sai Charan, it's worth the wait. Dev Atul, next Cyber Physical Systems, Manu K. Paul, Mekala, Bhuvanesh, Ashish Kumar, Rohan, Mishma Mariam, next electrical vehicles, Nikhil Ignatius, Ishwar, Kritik Sudan, Leela Manideep, Shiak, Davis Pommy, Energy Systems, Anirudh, Dhruv Raghunath, Lalit, Quantum Science and Technology, Sujay Srivatsava, Arshdeep, Mukilan, Shashank Ravi, Amog Yogesh, Shashank Ravi, Amog Yogesh, Venkata Aravind, That's all, right? Tech MBA, Akshay Kumar. Audience, kindly request you to be seated and applaud the rest of the students. Please be seated. Audience, a kind request, kindly be seated and applaud the audience and stay for the finale of the program with the national anthem. Please be seated. Shabash. Arun Kumar. Jayavarma. With this, we come to the end of the certificate distribution. If any of you have not received the certificate, kindly contact our team who are just standing there from the Global Engagement Office. I request the HOD and Professor Murli to present a memento to the chief guest to mark the occasion. So next will be the national anthem. With that, we come to the end of this fabulous event. I wish you all students a very grand and great future. Wish you happiness and prosperity. Thank you, audiences and staff, dignitaries and parents. Please rise for the national anthem now.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you, everyone. I request you all to please collect packed dinner for your convenience. It's available in the dining hall. Thank you once again.